When okay, for the audience listening, I mean, I know what it is because I'm familiar with your page, but for the audience listening, is what does a clean pop artist mean?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think a clean pop artist, because I've branded myself that way and I will always be like that, period, is just somebody who has high standards and is not afraid to show it. So a clean pop artist that to me in this moment is someone who is modest, who dresses modest, someone who doesn't use, profane or vulgar language, swearing, cussing, or any of that. And most of all, like a clean pop artist is somebody that your kids, little kids could watch and the parents would approve of it. So that's what I've always wanted to be. I mean, I have little siblings, and that's the definition for me. If my little baby sister cannot watch me perform at an event, I'm failing her as her older sister, as her role model, and as her example. So that's what a clean pop artist is to me. Somebody that allows families to go to concerts, be together, have a good time, and feel uplifted. Like, if you don't feel uplifted from my music, I haven't done a good job, and I don't deserve that name. And so that's why I've branded myself around there because little children are so innocent and they learn by observing. And the internet and social media is such a big impact on our lives and this generation. Little kids get exposed to things that they shouldn't be. And it's because adults make poor decisions and adults are selfish. And if we really cared about the little innocent ones, we'd be a lot more conscious of what we say, what we wear, and how we act. And so that's what a clean pop artist is to me.
Yeah, that was beautifully said. I love the part how you said if my younger sister cannot attend my concert, then you said you're failing her, and that was a beautiful line right there. And
Thank you.
I think it's incredible what it is you stand up for, especially in today's generation. You're literally going against what's considered normal, right? And I was watching,
Which it shouldn't be, right? It's
yeah, which
crazy
it
how that's the
shouldn't.
norm,
Yeah,
right?
it's all about unfortunately it's all about money and attention and greed and it's that's all it is. It's money is currency. Attention is currency is what I meant to say, which is
Yes.
unfortunate. I want to
Mhm.
touch on I was watching a video of yours and you were talking about how it was on your podcast on your YouTube channel. And I thought your podcast name Becoming was actually perfect as well. I love the word becoming. And
Thank you.
in the video, you were talking about how you were I think doing a modeling gig, and they wanted you to wear a certain outfit or certain way. They wanted you to wear a certain outfit a certain way, and you were like, no, like you went completely against it, and you like stood your ground, and you really knew what you wanted and what you wanted to stand firm with what it is you believe in and what it is you represent. And to cut everything short, is they actually agreed to you doing whatever suited you.
Yes, that's right. And I think it's that I really love that story because it just goes to show that there is no amount of work of money, of status, of fame that is worth giving up your standards. Period. I don't care what you offer me because it will never compare to my worth ever. I mean, I've gained a relationship so strong with the Lord that I know who I am. And I don't care what you say, what you tell me, what you offer me. If you go against who I am, you don't respect who I am either. So why should I respect your decision to do that? You know what I mean? So it's so interesting because growing up, especially during my American Idol journey, and still to this day, I get many offers from labels all the time. And I remember there was one negotiation that I was brought into as a 16-year-old, and I sat at this table with like all these executives, and they put this contract before me, and they were talking to my parents and everything, and they had this wad of cash, and they're like, it was like I want to say like $10,000 around there. But like, if you sign this contract, we'll give you $10,000 up front, and you this is like $1 million contract. And I just remember looking at these people, like negotiating my life. And in that moment, I was thinking, I'm like, hey, yeah, you may make me like a really good singer, but you're not going to make me a good person. And that was my mindset in that moment. And I'm like, you're going to offer me this money in order to sell my soul. But in that moment, like I stood my ground because in that same thing, I was like, there is nothing and there are no excuses to compromise your standards. I don't care if I was on national TV. I don't care if I was in front of millions. I don't care if I was on a global stage. There was no excuse to compromise my standards. Because once I give that up, I give up who I am. And if I give up who I am, I'm willing to give up everything I am. So, yeah, it's just crazy because I live in an industry of acting and modeling and singing where they're constantly testing my limits. But I'm going to tell you right now, I love it because it helps me to be a stronger person.
Yeah.
And at the same time, it helps other people to remember. Like, I can't even tell you that story of when they're like, yeah, go ahead, wear what you want. I think that was the first time that director actually saw a young lady stand her ground in something, and it actually really impressed him. He was like, "Oh my gosh,
Mm.
I've never seen a young girl like you be so bold in what she believes." And yeah, I was. And then I ended up getting to do like this modeling shoot, and I've done so many after that where I will never compromise my standards or, I'll never dress immodest. I'll never swear. I'll never speak vulgar. I'll never use profanity. I will never do any of that stuff. And it just really impressed him.